One of the interesting things about the FHIR standard is that because of its open standard nature, you have a lot of individuals and organizations contributing to the growth of that standard. So, for example, with the initial versions of the FHIR standard, you had DSTU1, DSTU2, and it slowly started going towards a normative standard, which it achieved with R4. And now we see with R5 and R6, you see many more organizations are their expertise and their voices to that standard itself. And on the topic of patient engagement as well, the HL7 International Organization is also very keen to get that patient voice in. For example, we have many working groups, and one of the working groups we actually have is something called the Patient Empowerment Working Group to take into account the perspective of the patient with regards to the data they'll be receiving. For example, what data does the patient need in order to resolve a certain health situation? How should FHIR resources be structured in order for the patient to be benefited the most?
A really good example that I can give where patient engagement really matters is, as of recently, like many millennials, I've kind of put my health on the back burner as we've been driving through our careers, and also the general healthcare systems across the world at the moment have seen a relative decline in their efficiencies. And so for many of us, a lot of us have a lot of anxiety and a lot of concern about going to the doctors, not just because of the steps that have to be taken to do it, but also being a little bit scared of the outcomes that come from it. You get a call from your doctor, hey, can you come do a catch up? And you don't really know what to expect or kind of what you're looking for. But one example that I had, and this is with Ontario Healthcare, I had some blood tests done, and my Care Compass handles a lot of that stuff. So I was able to sign up to review my test results prior to going into the doctor for my follow-up. And it gave me indications of like, hey, this might be, edging towards a risk factor of some kind. This is all good. This is looking fine.